This is the how-to portion of the exercises. So it's just going to go over the description of the exercises, what muscles you should feel working, body position, things like that. So for the first exercise is the curl up. The curl up is part of the Stuart McGill's Big Three. So this is going to just help in a different position than the plank, help those muscles stabilize. So you're going to lay on your back, extend one leg out. Pull those muscles in, and then hands at the very small of the back. Now with the hands there, you should not be squishing down on the hands. You'll feel the lower back, but not squishing the hands. From here, tuck the chin, and then just barely lift the head. As you lift the head, you should feel all those abdominal muscles tighten. And you're just gonna breathe. Nice deep breathing, inhaling through the nose. As you exhale, keep those muscles tight and release it. So we're only counting to about 10 to 12. So again, a little rest, tuck the chin in, and then lift. Every time in between, you're gonna reset. So when you're here, again, you feel the lower back on the fingers, but you're not pushing into the fingers. And then again, what you do to one side, you do to the other. So you're gonna bend the other leg, straighten the opposite leg, tighten those muscles. So think about pulling the ribs in. Hands at the very lower back. You should feel the lower back, but fingers should not be squished by the lower back. Tuck in the chin, lift the head slightly off the ground. And from here, nice deep breathing, counting to about 10 to 12. And release it. So that is a curl up. Another one that we have on there is a straight plank or bent arm plank with a knee tap. So you're going to set up your bent arm plank. As you're here, shoulders and elbows in line, you're going to tuck the pelvis, tighten the belly, push through the heels, push up through the shoulders, extending through the crown of your head. From here, you're just going to tap the knees and straighten the legs. Knee tap and straighten. Every time the legs straighten, you're going to push through the heels. Keep the glutes tight. Keep that belly tight. So that is the bent arm front plank with a knee tap. The next one is a side plank. So I'm going to have you straight leg, elbow and shoulder in line, abs in and lift. Now that top arm can lift up to the ceiling. It could be down or it could even be across your torso. But as you're here, a few checkpoints. You want to tuck the pelvis in, tighten the abs, hips are up, and you're pushing yourself up and away from the ground. So don't let yourself sink into that side plank, but push up and away. And you're going to hold it for about 30 seconds. And then what you do to one side, you're going to do that to the other side. Okay, we have 2 more exercises to go. Next one is a bridge. So onto your back, feet facing straight ahead, and we're going to drive those hips up. Shift the weight onto the shoulders. You want it to be off your head and neck. Tuck the pelvis in. You can either have your arms down, which is a good starting point, or you can have your arms up, which will make it just a little more challenging, just a bit. And then we're going to drop the hips without touching the floor. As you drive them up, tuck the pelvis, tighten the glutes. So you're just going to dip, squeeze it on the up. This is working the back side of the body. So it's great for the glutes, working the lower back, working those hamstrings, keeping those abs in, ribs in the whole time. And so that is the basic bridge dip. And the last one on here is the bird dog. So you're going to be on your hands and knees, and you're going to have your feet on your tippy toes. Spread out those fingers. From here, we're going to straighten out the left leg and the right arm. I'm going to have you make a fist and press that arm forward, biceps by the ear, pushing through the heel. Now, as you're here, you want that back nice and long, extending through the crown of your head. Then you're going to come in and then bring it back out again. Bring it in. Every time you press out, you're going to push through the heels, squeeze that glute, bicep by the ear. Now, there's no movement through the torso. So what you do to one side, you're going to do to the other side. So that's the basics, just talking about the exercises. And on the next one, we'll put them all together so you can just follow along.